Okay. Whoa. Okay, it is day 4 of my challenge. And today I woke up at 8 and I went to my pottery class, not class, my volunteer place. And I got back a bunch of my personal pieces that I fired over there. So I'll show off some of my little pieces I've done. So this one is my favorite one out of this batch. It's a little clown mug. It's a gift for a friend. And then this one is also really cute. It's this little rat bowl, a cereal bowl for my other friend. And she didn't ask for a spoon, but I made her one. But I don't know how well it's going to work as an actual spoon. This is mine. It's so cute. And I made these little espresso cups. So I'm so happy to have these back. What else is in here? Oh, there might be nothing else. Oh, and I made a bunch of these. Whoa! I made a bunch of these little chicken bowls for dipping sushi. I don't really know why I went with chickens. I just thought it was cute. But I made a bunch of them. This is the only one that's black and white. The other ones are tan and red. So yeah, but this is for my emo sister. So yeah. And there were a couple other things that I finished, like I had a mug for my grandpa, and obviously the 2 other chickens, and there were like a couple other things, but those were gifts, so I already gave them out. And yeah! Also, today at the pottery volunteer thing, we were playing with Sgraffito, which was really fun, which is like you put colored slip onto the outside of a leather hard piece, and then you like carve into it, and it makes this nice contrast that like shows the original color of the clay, and then like just looks really nice with the color. And that was really fun. That was way more fun to me than like regular carving. Okay, so I have some unfortunate news, and that is I don't think I'm gonna get to go on my walk outside today, which sucks because I actually wanted to go on the trail because it's shorebird season right now, and I could see some shorebirds. I've done the trail before. I keep waiting for a nicer day to go, because that's when, like, you can see them way better. But whatever. I don't care. And also, today, traffic was so horrible. It took me an extra 40 minutes to get to my class, and the person in front of me was literally driving 10 miles under the speed limit the entire time, and it literally pissed me off. And they're freaking painting the roads, which is like good because I think that it's important to have defined traffic lines, but also could we have maybe scheduled that for a day where it wasn't literally gonna rain anyways? Like, all this traffic is slowed down and it's literally raining, and you're like, don't go over the paint. Girl, it's raining. The paint's leaving. The paint's already ran off the side of the road. So, I don't know. It made me so mad. But anyways, so that means that I'm going to just do an extra 30 minutes of floor exercises. And I think I'm going to do core and cardio. Mainly because the whole point of going for a walk for 20 minutes every day is actually just to be more active. It's not necessarily like I have to go on a walk specifically, but I want to get better with cardio, and just building like full body strength and being more active in general, just like using my body my body to like be active. So I think it's okay as long as I at least get 30 minutes of exercise. But this isn't really what I had been looking forward to. And I was really worried when I woke up this morning. I did not want to get out of bed. I was like, I don't know. I was like, well, I think I'm just gonna stay asleep actually. And then I gave myself 10 minutes and made myself get up. And I was like, but I'm not gonna like. I slept in past when I didn't really sleep in. I woke up at 8, which is not that bad. But I still didn't feel like getting up. I just wanted to stay in bed. It was gray in the morning. It was cold in my room. I didn't want to get out of my covers. I was so comfortable. And I was like, whatever. And then I got up and went, and I had a great time, and I would have missed that. And I, like, because what? Because I just felt like staying in bed. So, yeah. But I did it. I got out of bed, even though I didn't want to. So that's good. Also, I wanted to do my little heart-to-heart thing with you today on roadblocks. What is that? Who's that guy? I forgot his name. DJ Khalid. Life is roadblocks. He's literally so right for that. He's actually so true. I'm a big DJ Khaled truther. Maybe his music's not the best. Maybe he's a little annoying, but you know what? The man's real as hell. It's just something I've been thinking about. Not DJ Khaled, but like, sometimes I feel like I am my own worst enemy when it comes to, like, all the people in my life who believe in me. Because I'm definitely not super high on that list of people, which kind of sucks because it's like, I definitely want to present as like, I care so much about myself, and I am so positive. Sorry, I moved so I could sit down. But, what I mean to say is, I don't always believe in myself. And for a long time, I, like, didn't believe in myself enough to feel like it was worth, like, caring about things, you know? Like, I have some things I care about where it's like, this is just, like, a really fun thing for me, or it's fulfilling in some way. Like, helping out around, like, the art community in my area, or, creating pieces, or blah, 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 whatever. But I think that a future for me, like, I never really put much stock into, like, actually planning for my future, or believing that I could do hard things. So, you know. So part of this, like, challenge thing is just, like, teaching myself, hey, you probably can put some effort in and get some results. And I don't know what kind of results I'm gonna be getting here, but here's hoping. But I'm also giving myself some grace, because it's like, well, you just like sat in your room for 3 months straight, so it's a big switch, but I think that I like actually posting these because it feels like I have some sort of, what's the word? Why do I not remember that word? It's like responsibility, but not. Oh, accountability. I feel like I have some sort of accountability if I'm always posting these, because I want to have one for every single day. I don't want to miss one, which is why it's like I date every one and I like put a little theme or whatever. But yeah, I just think that, like, I don't know, I feel like it's worth it to, like, just for myself, for my self-confidence or whatever. But yeah, and I think that a lot of the stuff that I think is a big, like, impossibility for me, or something that I'll never be good at, or whatever, it's probably just self-imposed roadblocks. So yeah, so I guess just trying to figure out how to break those down for myself, and how to just, like, kick my own ass sometimes if I don't feel like doing something, because 9 times out of 10, if I don't feel like doing something and then I go do something, I feel a lot better, because I, like, can trust myself that, like, even if I don't always feel the best, I'm still gonna follow through. And I hate breaking that trust with myself. And I use not feeling the best as an example here, because I low-key have not felt the, like, peak of health lately. Like, I kind of have, like, a cold or something, and every time I wake up, I'm like, I could just go back to sleep, or I could just not do my thing today, and, like, who cares? But I have some sort of, like, urge now to, like, follow through, and hopefully I end up posting 90 videos for 90 days, or else that would be kind of sad. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, I guess what I mean to say is, I just sort of want to build trust with myself, and I think this was a kind of fun way to do it, where I'm kind of building skills that I want to have anyways. Anyway, I think it's about time for my 5 things that I'm grateful for. Okay, let's go with a controversial one here. I'm grateful that I have a car. Ooh, I'm grateful I have a car. Woo! I could not be unemployed and not have a car, dude. How am I supposed to go do unemployed friend behavior without a vehicle? I'm not taking the bus. I'm not taking the bus in this state, bro. It's too scary. They made all the buses free, and now people just go on them because there's air conditioning. That sounds a little evil. I understand. That shit's scary. So thank God I have a car. Let's think. Canned spaghetti sauce, bro. If I had to boil my tomatoes and blend them every time I wanted to make a damn pot of spaghetti, you got me messed up. In that same vein, I'm thankful for pre-made noodles. Thank you. Because I've made noodles before. It's fun. Low-key, noodles are just noodles. Everybody, there is some difference with homemade noodles versus prepackaged noodles. I don't give a damn. I really don't care about whether a noodle was made 30 minutes ago or has been in a box for 3 months, because it's just a doughy string if you really think about it. And I like homemade noodles, but I don't know if they're worth the effort for spaghetti, because spaghetti is such a, it takes you 30 minutes to throw together, and it's supposed to be a super quick, easy meal. Now, number 4. I'm grateful for my pottery studio. That place is it's such a hack, dude. It's $35 for, what is it? 10 pounds of clay or something like that? Maybe it's closer to 5 pounds, but whatever. For, this huge slab of clay, and that pays for the glaze and the kiln that you're using. That, pays for all of it, and they fire it for you. And you just, give it to them and get it back. And, maybe they don't have the best selection of glazes, but that's basically free. It's such a hack if you like pottery, but I can't give away its name because that would be too revealing. Anyways. And lastly, hold on. It'll come to me. I'm grateful for Spotify. Thank you, Spotify. Everybody say thank you, Spotify. Spotify made my horrible drive in shitty weather and horrible traffic so much easier today. So, yeah. Yay! And if you really think about it, it wasn't a bad day. I actually had a pretty good day. And it was the owner of the studio's birthday today, so we had chocolate cheesecake and strawberries. And she also had this little pudding stuff, but I didn't eat it because I wasn't really feeling like pudding, but the cheesecake was damn good. So, thank God for that. Also, an update from yesterday's dilemma about the tiny orb weaver babies. That my little concoction I made worked. So, because when I went out there tomorrow, they were all gone. And I was like, yay! No more spider babies in my tomato plant. The leaves of the tomato plant have me a little worried because it's kind of turning brown on some of them. But I don't know what to do, because I don't know if you prune a tomato plant or if you just sort of let it do its thing. For the most part with my gardening, I just let stuff do its thing and then it turns out fine. But I mean, we'll see. Maybe I should make little trellises for them or something, but they're potted tomatoes, so I also don't know. And they're also not fruiting, so I don't know if they need support right now, but yeah. I will continue to give updates about the garden as stuff happens. Oh, also one of my basil plants might be dying. It might be too far gone, so I might just have to get rid of it, which kind of sucks because I don't know what happened. When I got it, though, it was really root bound, so I think that it's probably just an unfortunate loss. It's the only time I've ever lost a plant before. It's really hard for me. So, yeah, but I have another basil, so I might just like space out that planter more and hope it's fine.